Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? So for today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different again, and it's been a while since my last tech review, so we're going to be getting back into that for this special video. And for this video, I'm going to be reviewing a brand new 4K portable monitor, and this one is from the brand InnoView, and you might have heard of them before. They've actually quite a lot of portable monitors in the past, but this one is one of their newer ones, and not only is it a portable 4K monitor, but it is also a 4K portable touchscreen monitor, and they're actually kind enough to send it to me to review and try out. So I have not tried this one before yet, so I will unbox it now for you guys to see, and we'll see what's in it, and we'll see how well it is and how good a portable 4K monitor is. So in the past, I've reviewed a couple of portable monitors before. They're like 1080p monitors, and they each have like varying different features. This one is also unique in that, like I said, it is a touchscreen one, and it's the first 4K one I've ever reviewed, because 4K portable monitors back then were a little more rare, but now there's starting to be like a rise in 4K monitors. So right now, let's open this up, and let's be careful not to like drop anything inside. So the box outside is, it's okay. It's a basic box, nothing too fancy, but we don't buy monitors and stuff for the box, unless you are like the type that like tosses out the monitor and just keeps the box, but I highly doubt that. So here it is. The first thing we see is actually I believe this is a sleeve or cover to carry your monitor. So let's open this first. This sleeve. So I guess this is how big the monitor is going to be. And yes, so the monitor fits right inside like that. And it's a nice little velvet sleeve. It's, I think the quality is pretty good. It's a nice protective carrying sleeve. Here's a quick start guide for all the ways you can use this monitor. And I guess some warranty information and other required stuff there. And then we have the monitor itself. So here it is, the InnoView 4K portable touchscreen monitor. And this monitor is actually, it's very light. It is indeed very portable, because if you have like an actual like desktop monitor, those aren't as portable. In fact, some of them could be kind of heavy. So in order for a monitor to be portable, it's got to be light, and this indeed is very light. Now, compared to like some 1080p monitors I reviewed in the past, it does have a little more weight to it, but it is a very solid build. Metal edges. Actually, like the whole back is like metal, it's like aluminum. So it is definitely a very quality build. It's not plastic or anything. And this monitor also has its own built-in kickstand in the back. So no longer do you have to rely on like an external like cover to use as a kickstand. Now it's all built in. So you don't need any other like kickstand case or anything like that. It just works. It's available. Yeah, so let's see the ports. Let me just carefully hold this. So you have a headphone jack, 3.5mm headphone jack. You have looks like a micro USB cable on the side, a port. You have the power button, and then on this side we have a mini HDMI port and two USB-C ports for either power or for external displays. So let me just put this right here. Next, in the box, we go underneath the foam that was holding it. We have a bunch of included cables. Now, let's power up the monitor and let's try it out. So, this monitor, this portable 4K monitor, yes, you can use it as a portable monitor, but it also doubles as like an actual monitor if you want to use it as a desktop monitor. And for that, we are going to try it with the Xbox Series X here. So this will work great with with gaming. Actually, this is great for gaming on the go. Although if you're like on an airplane or something and you want to game, I would suggest that you don't have the speakers on like an airplane, because that would just be inconsiderate, and you want to be that person. So yeah, now let's see how this looks. So 4K, and let's take a look at the settings real quick just to show you guys that this is indeed in 4K. So where is display? Here we go. TV and display options, and you can see it is indeed running at 4K Ultra HD. So now let's go into a game. And what other game to test than Halo itself? So this monitor, while it is 4K, it is only 60 hertz, but that is a very standard monitor refresh rate. And if you're gaming on a console, you're probably used to 60 hertz already anyways, because like pretty much every TV out there, every like average TV is going to be 60 hertz anyways. So brightness on this, pretty good brightness. The colors, also very good colors. Everything looks actually really great on this, and you can tell, like, you can still tell the difference between 4K and 1080p on this. The image is just sharper and cleaner, and while you may not be getting the full like 4K advantage on such a small monitor, you are still going to be able to see like a difference, an improvement, and it just looks nicer in general. Also, supposedly with like PC gaming, the running at 4K does reduce the load on your CPU as well, from what people say. So even if you don't fully see all the benefits of 4K, you still get some performance benefits anyways, because it is still running at 4K. Okay, so we've seen it work as like a desktop monitor, or even like a gaming monitor, or TV if you want to call it that. But one of the main purposes of a portable monitor, in this case a portable 4K monitor, is that, well, it's portable, and it's really great to bring on the go. And let's say you're on an airplane or something and you want to, I don't know, like hook up your phone to it to play on a bigger screen, or you want to do work on this, then you can totally do that. And you don't need the power outlet either. If you have one of these like portable travel power banks, like those portable chargers or stuff like that, you can actually hook this up to the monitor, and this is sufficient enough to power the monitor. And of course, depending on the power bank, you can also power something else at the same time. So it's almost like you got like a little tablet with you. You could almost like create your own tablet in this regard. And one of the really nifty features here is that it does have a little menu on the side. If you push the button, it is a touchscreen menu, so you could like, flip through the settings. You could turn on or off HDR or leave it auto. And last but not least, you can also enable stuff like FreeSync on this monitor. So, if you want to use it for gaming, it does have FreeSync support. So that's, that's something that's actually pretty nifty that it's even there. Okay, so as you saw earlier, this display actually does support it does support FreeSync. So I can actually turn on allow variable refresh rate, and we can actually get higher refresh rates on this. And it seems like this display also does support HDR. So let's test all that out actually. Okay, so it does. Let's check out the HDR setting again. If I bring up the menu here. So let's see, here it is. So HDR is set to auto. If I switch it to on, see, it does work. It actually, it's on auto, so it does work. I don't need to like manually enable it. So on a game console, the HDR, if your PC or your console is correctly set for HDR, it actually will work, and it does look great. And actually a really like feature-packed monitor. With a lot of settings, and supports 4K, supports 60 hertz, and supports FreeSync, which you don't get very often on portable monitors. Very few actually support FreeSync, and especially one at 4K as well. I haven't seen that very often out there. But yeah, overall, it's actually a very high quality monitor. The build is very nice. The box it comes in, very standard, nothing too fancy. But like I said, we don't buy for the box, we buy for the monitor. So that's what's most important. In that regard, this monitor is very nice. The only downside is that it has a huge bezel at the bottom, and it's not a huge deal, but it is somewhat. It does kind of somewhat stick out, but it's not like a huge deal. The rest of it does look very nice, and it is a very high quality display from what I can tell. And as you saw, for gaming or for PC use and stuff like that, it is, it's very great, and it gets the job done. And best of all, it runs in 4K, so even stuff like text is very sharp now compared to if it were just regular 1080p. Use it as a regular desktop monitor if you wanted to, or you could use it as like a portable monitor. And for both purposes, it does get the job done, and it's also it's also quite affordable too. So it's a very nice product here. So I would recommend it if you're looking for a portable monitor that you can use as a desktop if you want, and quickly unplug and bring on the go with you if you do a lot of traveling, or if you do a lot of portable gaming like on a Switch or a Valve Index, so or a Steam Deck. So it's definitely very convenient to have one of these for gaming on the go, but you want a bigger screen. But yeah, so that about wraps up for this review for today, and hopefully you guys enjoy the review. And if you guys want to check this out, I'll link to this in the description down below. But aside from that, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.